Hello people. We just got another box of die-cast airplanes in the mail. So we're going to open it up and check it out. Let's do it. All right. Well, there's a cheap plastic Tomcat with no front landing gear. So these come in those tubs of plastic army men, and sometimes you get a tank or like a flag that you can mount into a little plastic rock. And these Tomcats started coming with them recently. I noticed that. Might be another one in here somewhere. Yep, here it is. Yeah, they're kind of cool. But what I don't like about this, and I'm not sure why they do this, but they molded this toy like other companies have in the past, with the wings half swept. They're not all the way, they're not closed all the way, they're just halfway. Maisto does that, and I'm not sure why they do that, but this company has apparently copied that generic design, and I don't like that. Okay, here's another Tomcat. Missing all, well, there's one. Alright, let's get into the cool ones. Oh man, that one's missing an engine. I didn't notice that. That is not good. Maybe that'll make a good crash scene diorama. Here's another one. This looks like a slightly more recent, or well, you know, it's actually the same. Yeah, I think I have this one in my A10 collection, but all these will be checked against my collection to make sure that there's no variation differences. There's a C5. I think that's what this is. Galaxy. That sticker got moved. Here's another plastic piece of junk. There's a B-52. This is an original Motormax or Zylmex 41. It's one we haven't talked about yet, but we'll do it soon. Oh, here's an oldie. It's a Spitfire. Missing the cockpit, which is very typical. But this doesn't look like an original Zylmex, actually. This looks like a modern Motormax, when Motormax first took it over, and it's missing the post for the propeller, but that might be good for a rebuild. There is an F4 Phantom. Ooh, crash and burn. And although the windshield is somewhat intact, it's a little rough, scratched up a little bit. This paint job is really rough. So this would make a great candidate for rebuild. Oh yeah, it's missing its bombs as well. This would make a great Blue Angels. I want to do all the Blue Angels in the F4, and when I do that, I want to completely close up this opening so that there's no missiles or gas tanks attached, because that's typically how you'd see the Blue Angels, is without any attachments. But I think that'd be really cool. That would go good for one of the 6 of those. Here's a really good condition F-16. It's got everything. It's got its canopy. Now, I haven't done the F-16 yet, but there are several of these. And most of them have the same deco. Very similar anyway. They all look very similar. We'll do those soon. Here's an F-18 Hornet. Again, missing its bombs and missiles, gas tanks and missiles. But I'd also like to do all 6 of these, and of course we need 6 of them to do that. So this would be a good candidate for that as well. Here's another F-16 in pretty rough shape. Someone liked tearing these off, apparently. That's what it looks like. He or she was trying to take off the missiles and bombs. Gas tanks. An intruder. It's in decent shape. Stickers are a little screwed up. There's an F-15. Oh, missing its nose. That's not good. I think I have some of those, though. No gas tanks. Here's a Viking. Oh, missing the cockpit. Oh, that's bad. Oh, and this is not a Zylmex or a Motormax. That's a Matchbox. A Matchbox A10. That's not bad looking. Too bad it's missing its canopy. That'd be a beautiful one to keep. Yeah, and the gun has been torn out. Maybe it's supposed to be down like that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. The gun on an A10 doesn't move like that. It's pointed straight forward. This one, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. And a third Tomcat. Plastic crap Tomcat with all its landing gear. Oh, good. At least I'll be able to keep one. Here's a Hawkeye. And this, I've got a lot of these set aside for cutting the wings. If you've seen my earlier video on customizing the Hawkeye, this will make a great candidate for a rebuild. I want several of these, and I want several of them modified without the radar dish. YF-22 in really good shape. Not bad. Here's another craft we haven't done, another airplane we haven't done. It's the F-117 stealth fighter. And there's several variations that I found, and they all look exactly like this. Here's another F4. Not as bad a shape, but it's still got some dings and such, but at least it has all its parts, pieces and parts, and it has a beautiful canopy. Alright, an F-15 piece of junk made somewhere in China. Save the best for last. Well, this is in good shape. This is a Harrier. Something I discovered about the Harrier from the Zylmex line recently, which we'll talk about in a future video, but I thought that this was the only deco that they had ever created, and apparently it's not. There's an earlier version out there I've just never seen. All right, and last but not least, a beautiful Tomcat top hatters. It's got all its Phoenix missiles, Oh, the one landing gear is broke in half. Well, at least the other half is there. Something to sit on. Thanks for watching, people. Make it a great day.
There she goes, the Strategic Air Command Supersonic B-58 bomber. And now you can own an exact plastic model, 12 inches long, of this famous swept-wing giant. It's offered by Post Sugar Crisp and Post Raisin Bran. You'll be proud to own this scale model, and proud, too, of these Junior Strategic Air Command wings you get with every one. This model is special. The parts snap together for a perfect fit. No gluing needed. What's more, the landing gear retracts, the ailerons move, even the escape hatches open. So don't wait to get your B-58. Only 50 cents and a box top. Follow directions on the back of these special boxes of Post Sugar Crisp, delicious for breakfast or snacks, and Post Raisin Bran, the only cereal with sugar-coated raisins. Today, ask Mom for Sugar Crisp and Post Raisin Bran. Send for your B-58 bomber.